Hello and welcome back to creating a boss fight in Minecraft. Now, as you may have noticed, I hit this tower with an arrow, activated that button even though I blatantly missed. The announcer told me that the target had been hit and the boss's health was reduced. So today we're going to be running through the process of how that happened. And first I'm going to change my game rules so that the command block output rule is true. So we'll be using command blocks quite a bit for this particular feature. So the idea is activate that, and as you can see the health was deducted. But if you look in the chat, there's some extra things happening that you couldn't see before. Okay, so it set the score of target for player to 1, and then it said target hit, and then a little later it said set score for target of player to 0. So the question is, what does this all mean? Well, target is an objective that I created. So what we're doing is, if we come back here to see the redstone behind it, what we're doing is there's a clock, and this clock is constantly testing for people with a minimum score for this target objective to be 1. And if this statement is true, then it outputs a signal. Now it outputs a signal and it comes up here to the system, which deducts the health from the health bar, which we discussed in the last video. So the idea is that a couple of ticks after this has all happened, it resets your score to 0 so that the function can be used again. So what we also have is over here, in here, there's a command block that sets the target score to 1. So that when it's activated, we have a wireless redstone effect, and the information is sent via the cloud storage over there, where it's processed, and everything is awesome. So I'm going to come back once I've done a few more of these nodes, set up a few more different things, and we can have a look at those. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I've set up a couple more of these target posts. So let's go ahead and hit another one of them. As you can see, same thing happens. So we've got a little bit more going on here. As you can see, it says set score of boss health for player to 1. So I created a new objective called boss health, and that will allow us to understand the state of the boss's health in more than just the output here. It allows us to have cloud storage of the boss's health, and we're going to be using that to control what happens at various points of the boss battle. So when the boss gets down to a certain health, he's going to start spawning in minions. You've got to defeat the minions before you get on to actually killing him. And in order to do that, we need to find ways of locking certain mechanisms, and that's what we're going to be looking at in the next video. So we'll be looking at some minions and some locks and all that good stuff. So that's all for today. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.